Hello, everybody. This is Kyle Peach, News Channel 15, here in our studio, my office here at News Channel 15 and Wabash Valley College. We are live. The IHSA broadcast has begun, and you can see that IHSA broadcast directly on the News Channel 15 station. The 1A playoff brackets are coming out right now, and so we will get that to you momentarily, just as soon as they appear on the IHSA website. We will be able to bring them to you live here on News Channel 15. So we have that coming up here. I'm trying to get, I've got a couple of monitors I am looking at here in my office, getting a lot of things together and in place for updating multiple things here in the studio. So we're trying to get our Facebook pages updated. We're trying to get the updates done across the board here. So let's go ahead. We are getting ready to be able to show you the 1A bracket as best we can here on the YouTube page. The 1A bracket pairings are being released right now. Starting with the northern part of the bracket, and as soon as they hop down to the southern bracket, we'll be able to walk you through there. We're going to talk about teams like Johnston City and Flora, also Marshall making the playoffs, Cumberland in our remotely general area here of southern Illinois. So we continue to follow what the IHSA is doing here, and making sure we are on online here on television as well. In fact, I am going to go back and check that. Also watching Red Hill, of course, in Class 1A. So let's go ahead and we will throw those pairings up on the screen and let you see the 1A playoff pairings released by the IHSA, and you can see that in our area, Red Hill is the 13th seed in Class 1A. They will take on KZ Westfield, the 4 seed there in one part of the southern bracket. So Red Hill will be at KZ Westfield in Class 1A there in their first round matchup. Also, we pay attention to other teams in that southern bracket. Cesar-Valier, the 9th seed. Greenfield Northwest is who they will play in the first round. Also, in the southern bracket, the 2 seed is Camp Point Central. KZ Westfield dropped their last 2 games of the season, losing to Alney in what was the Middle Illini Conference Championship game, and then getting upset by Paris as well. So you get a look at that 1A bracket there. I am going to hop back and take a look in just a moment. I'll be right back with you. All right, just had to go and verify that we were, in fact, on the air on News Channel 15, which we weren't seeing here in our studio like we typically normally do. So we do see that live. The IHSA talking about KZ Westfield here just a moment ago, talking about their run into the postseason. And again, sometimes these images hard for us to see, as they may be for you to see as well. Let's go ahead and see if I can't get the. Again, we just have so many things responsible for as we do this. The 2A bracket will be up and coming here shortly, so we want to get that. So we're getting all of these brackets ready. We do get to see them a little early than some do, because we are getting what is basically, and here comes the 2A bracket now from the IHSA. They start with the northern bracket, and so then they work their way down. Once they hit the southern bracket, we'll be able to hopefully show you the 2A bracket coming up here as well. So in Class 2A, of course, the teams that we're going to be watching for in our area: Johnston City, Flora is in 2A. DuQuoin, a team that Mount Carmel saw, looks to be 2A. Sullivan as well. And so we are looking at the northern bracket right now on the IHSA television live stream broadcast at this point. So we are seeing that El Paso Gridley is the 2 seed of the north. Farmington's the 3 seed of the north. Aurora Christian is the 6th seed. Now here comes the 2A bracket. We can show it to you now, I do believe. Let me see if I can get that to you here. And with any luck, you should see it now. It's harder to see, I know. It's just the image size. I'll try to blow it up as best I can for you here, for you to be able to see. But I do want you to be able to see it, though. So there is the best I can do for you. Johnston City, the 1 seed. They'll play Trenton Westland. Meanwhile, we also see that Flora will be the 4th seed. They'll play Nashville, the 13th seed. DuQuoin is the 7th seed, and they'll play the 10th seed Carlinville there in the first round of these 2A playoffs. So they're moving right along here. Are they getting these playoff announcements out? They'll talk a little bit here, I'm sure. Sullivan, a team that Mount Carmel has become familiar with, is the 11th seed, and they'll travel to Cumberland. An 8-1 versus a 7-2 matchup there with Marshall, the Little Illini team, just getting in, coming from behind. They are the 14th seed in the playoffs, and they will play ALAH. That's Arthur, Lovington, Atwood, Hammond on the road in the first round. So that's what is coming up for the folks at Marshall, who are back in the playoffs now. And boy, you got to be excited for Marshall and everything that they were able to do there, certainly in the Class 2A playoffs, making that playoff run and getting themselves the no doubt, Marshall making a good run and doing quite well. So again, getting back into the playoffs, we're only showing you the southern brackets right now. We'll turn it over eventually here back to the IHSA. We'll get everything posted on our website and Facebook page once they're out. We are posting the brackets on Facebook just as soon as we see them posted live by the IHSA, which is what they want us to do. So that's indeed what we're doing here as we are live with you tonight. So we've seen the Class 1A playoffs. We have seen the Class 2A playoff pairings. We now wait on the IHSA to send out the Class 3A pairings. Of course, Mount Carmel anxious to see who they would be playing. A lot of folks were talking about Mount Carmel playing at Monticello in the opening round of the playoffs. And then there was discussion this morning that Paris, with their upset win over KZ Westfield, may have changed things for Mount Carmel. A lot of folks this morning thought the Yeases would see Tolono Unity once again. So we'll have to see how this all unfolds. The IHSA is headed to a commercial break here, so it'll be just a little bit before we're able to bring you the 3A bracket live. What we do know is we would project at 5-4. Mount Carmel will be on the road in the opening round. Of course, we're also keeping an eye on the Fairfield Mules. Fairfield is certainly vying for a home game, potentially with where they're at in the scheme of things. Fairfield is right on that cusp. Will they be at home or will they be on the road? And we'll see how that shakes out. Of course, we'll watch for Paris in the playoffs here as well. So lots to unpack here over the next few minutes for Class 3A. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more. Stay tuned.
At Wabash General Hospital, we're more than healthcare. We are part of the team. Our athletic trainers proudly serve 13 area high schools and 3 junior colleges, standing on the sidelines and in the AT rooms every day. From keeping our athletes healthy to helping them chase their dreams, we're here for every student athlete, every game, every step of the way, from injury to return to play. At Wabash General Hospital, caring for athletes is our game.
At First National Bank of Allendale, we know that winning starts with the right support on and off the playing field. That's why our local lenders make tailored, local decisions so you can score big on your goals. With branches across your community, we're here to help with everything from home loans to business growth. Because when it comes to your future, local lending is a true team effort. First National Bank of Allendale. Local lenders, local decisions.
Drive into fall at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new Ford F-150 up to $6,400 off MSRP. Get 4.9% for 84 months on 2025 Explorers. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Prices have fallen at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get up to $6,000 off a new Jeep Wrangler or a Jeep Cherokee L up to $8,000 off or 0% for 60 months. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Have you or someone you love received an abnormal breast screening result or breast cancer diagnosis? The Ticket for the Cure program at the Wabash County Health Department in Mount Carmel is here to help. Now offering patient navigation services for eligible residents of Wabash, Edwards, and Richland counties. We're with you every step of the way. For more information, call 618-263-3873. That's 618-263-3873. You don't have to face it alone.
Welcome back. The IHSA is unveiling the Class 3A bracket right now online. We will put it up as soon as we can. Richmond Burton is the number 1 seed of the North at 9-0. They'll take on the 16th seed North Boone. 8th seed Noble Rauner will take on the 9th seed Aurora Catholic, I should say. The 4th seed Bloomington Central Catholic will take on the 13th seed Princeton. 5th seed Monmouth Roseville will take on the 12th seed Manteno. There was a talk about Monmouth possibly coming to the southern bracket, but they will be in the northern bracket, 8-1 as a 5 seed there. So we're seeing that northern bracket to come online now. The 2 seed of the North will be Byron. They'll meet the 15th seed Oregon. The 7th seed Johnsburg meeting the 10th seed Pecatonica. The 3rd seed Kankakee Bishop McNamara will meet the 14th seed Herscher. The 6th seed Hope Academy will meet Immaculate Conception Catholic, the 11th seed. Notably, Byron at 9-0 is the 2 seed, the defending state champions from Byron. All right, we are getting ready, I think, to move to the southern bracket, and once it pops, we can fire it on the screen for you here from the IHSA. They are moving very closely to getting to that right now, but we have walked through the northern bracket. Trying to be quick with my reflexes here. Here it comes. The 3A bracket. The top seed of the South will be Williamsville at 9-0. They'll meet the 16th seed Hillsboro at 5-4 there. Meanwhile, the 8th seed Porta will host the 9th seed Fairfield in a battle of 6-3 teams. Fairfield goes on the road. There's Mount Carmel, the Golden Aces, the 13th seed, once again tangling with the Rockets of Tolono Unity on the road. When will Tolono ever come to Mount Carmel? Not this year. Unity, the 4th seed. Mount Carmel, the 13th seed. We talked about how close it was. Mount Carmel to Tolono or to Monticello. Paris disrupts the chain. Paris with the win at 6-3 goes over the top of Mount Carmel in playoff seed. They'll be the 12, and Mount Carmel will go to Tolono. Paris will go to Monticello in a battle of the 7-2 Sages and the 6-3 Tigers there. The bottom half of that southern bracket has the 2 seed Vandalia taking on the 15th seed Christopher Ziegler Royalton. Meanwhile, the 7th seed Olympia meets the 10th seed Greenville. Benton does go 3A. Benton is the 3 seed. They'll meet the 14th seed St. Joe Ogden. And the 6th seed West Frankfort will meet the 11th seed Roxana in the first round of the 3A playoffs. So there you see the southern bracket on your screen. Of note, of course, Mount Carmel at Tolono Unity. Fairfield just missing out on a home game. They are the 9th seed. They will travel to Porta for the first round game there. I can tell you, in case you're wanting to know, that Porter High School is in Petersburg, Illinois. And let's tell you, from Fairfield High School, that is a drive of 3.5 hours just to the north and west of Springfield. So that's where Fairfield gets to go. So close to flip-flopping that and having Porta come to Fairfield. Instead, it'll be the Mules on the road in the opening round. Mount Carmel already knows the direction to Tolono Unity High School. We don't even when I go to my Google Maps here in my office, I just have to type in Unity, and it pulls up Unity High School, a 2-hour, 36-minute drive to the north for Mount Carmel, presumably next Saturday. So that's the 3A bracket for you here as we get ready to talk Class 4A next. We will find out Olney at 9-0, many projecting them to be a top seed in Class 4A. You would definitely think that certainly would be in the realm of possibilities of the South. That would, of course, mean Olney will certainly, almost certainly, for certain, I would say at this point, be at home. The 4A brackets are coming out right now. Montini is the number 1 seed. Urban Prep, Bronzeville, the 16th seed. This is on the north side. Marengo, the 8th. Peoria, Notre Dame, the 9th. Dixon, the 4. Woodstock North, the 13. Coal City, the 5. Sterling, the 12. On the 4A bracket top side, the north side. Let me get ready to release the 4A bracket. Here for the folks that are going to be wanting to see that for the Olney Tigers. They are still looking through. I am trying to go back here. Did they not have that up correctly, perhaps? It looked like, they did not have the right, yes, they did. The bottom half of the 4A bracket has the bottom half of the northern 4A bracket. Morris the 2, Woodstock the 15, Metamora the 7, South Shore the 10, Macomb the 3 seed, Hillcrest the 14, Geneseo the 6th, and Rochelle the 11th. That's the northern half of the bracket. So in case you haven't been made aware what the IHSA does when they are looking at these playoff pairings, what they do is, here it comes, so let's give it to you now. The 4A bracket is out, and the Olney Tigers are the number 1 seed of the South. They divide the state in twos, what they started to say, but then we see Olney as the top seed, so we go to give you that. Olney is the top seed. They'll meet Jacksonville at home to open the playoffs. Jacksonville 5-4, the 16th seed. If Olney wins their opener, they'll meet either Centralia or Cahokia, both 7-2 in the second round. Also in that southern bracket, Breeze Central meets Columbia. Freeburg meets Highland. Olney the only 9-0 team in that top half of the southern bracket, as you see there. Meanwhile, Carterville is the 2 seed. They'll play Alton Marquette. Quincy Notre Dame is the 7th seed, meeting Sacred Heart Griffin. Rochester The 3 seed Taylorville, the 14. Mount Zion will meet Waterloo in a battle of teams that are the 6 seed versus the 11th seed. So that is what we have there from the IHSA. So the Class 1A, 2A, 3A, and 4A brackets are out. We know where our area teams will be playing in the first round. We're going to come break those down a little bit more for you after a quick timeout. Stay with me here on News Channel 15's YouTube.
I'm Elijah Hadrow with the Mount Carmel Fire Department.
And I'm David James, president of Mount Carmel Public Utility Company.
Did you know that working smoke alarms can significantly reduce the risk of dying in a home fire? Taking just a few seconds each month to test your smoke alarms can make a life-saving difference. Simply press the test button to ensure they're working properly, and don't forget to follow the manufacturer's instructions for regular cleaning to keep your alarms in top condition.
Meet the dentists at Comprehensive Dental Care of Mount Carmel. Dr. Bryce Miller has proudly served the residents of his hometown for over a decade, bringing advanced training in the field of implant and cosmetic dentistry to the local community. And Dr. David Miller has been practicing now for 40 years. In that time, his goal has remained the same: to provide patients with high-quality care tailored to their health and well-being. Let our team at Comprehensive Dental Care put our quality, compassionate care to work for you. Give us a call today.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine "so good to see you again" smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
Over for a tailwind, there's no getting back too soon.
Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council proudly present the IHSA John Band, The Blues Experience, coming to the Brubeck Arts Center Theater on Sunday, November 9th at 2 p.m.
Didn't mean to stay so long.
The IHSA John Band. Tickets are just $20 and can be purchased by phone at 618-263-5164 or by scanning the QR code on your screen.
Buy Low is Mount Carmel's local grocery destination, proudly serving the community with fresh products, friendly faces, and great deals every week. From our fresh deli and bakery to a wide variety of produce, fresh cut meat selections, and even an Ace Hardware, we've got everything you need, all close to home. Stay updated on all the savings at myiga.com or follow us on Facebook at Mount Carmel Buy Low for the latest specials. Shop local, save big at Buy Low, Mount Carmel's hometown store.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I have always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
At Wabash.
Back here live in the News Channel 15 newsroom, my office here at the Wabash Valley College studios of News Channel 15. we are putting together the looking at the projection, the projected scores of the teams here in this game and in the matchups of the playoffs, and getting those from Massey, who we use to project these playoff results and look at the matchups and see how they might go. So we'll begin in Class 2A. The Flora Wolves are projected to play Nashville. Interesting to note that when we look at, we'll go back, actually, let me do this really quickly and get you the Red Hill KZ Westfield matchup in 1A. There we go. Actually, one more type. We'll get it there. And so KZ will be hosting Red Hill, and that is supposed to be a Red Hill loss. KZ projected to win that game 40-7 over Red Hill in Class 1A. Now in Class 2A, the matchup involving our area teams pits the Flora Wolves against Nashville, the Hornets there. And Flora is the 4th seed. Nashville is the 13th seed, but that matchup, according to the Massey projection, does not go the way of the Flora Wolves. In fact, that looks, I'm just verifying it again, because the way that the seeds pan out and the way that, that's exactly what it says. Massey projects the 13th seed Nashville to beat the 4th seed Flora in Flora 43-12. That's their projection in that 2A matchup. All right, let's take a look at the 3A matchups. Two teams from our area playing. Fairfield playing in 3A. They will be on the road, the 8th seed, at the 8th seed Porta up in Petersburg, Illinois. Fairfield is the 9th seed, and Fairfield is actually projected to win that game on the road 30-27. That one looks to be tight according to the Massey Ratings Projection Service. They give Fairfield the slight edge there. In the other 3A game, pitting Mount Carmel against Tolono Unity, the seemingly perennial matchup for Mount Carmel in the playoffs. And that one, unfortunately, is not projected to go the Aces' way. Unity is the 4th seed, Mount Carmel's the 13. And the projection from Massey's Ratings shows Unity winning that one 42-13. We hope the Aces can pull the upset there on the road against the Rockets. Meanwhile, just to kind of give you a comparison, Monticello is taking on Paris. Paris got the win over KZ on Friday night, an upset, and that upset pushed Paris ahead of Mount Carmel in the 3A seedings, and so it is Paris, not Mount Carmel, going to Monticello, and Paris is expected to fall in that game 36-13. Now, what I do want to tell you is give you what we were telling you on the broadcast on our live stream last night, was just how close, when it looked like Mount Carmel would be going against Monticello, to Monticello. It was a 24-14 projected win by Monticello, just a 10-point game despite the difference in seeds there. So Mount Carmel certainly probably had a better chance, at least projection-wise, against Monticello than they have projected against Tolono. But hey, that's why you play the games. You got to go, and there will be some upsets, as there always are in the playoffs, and we hope that is one of them. Let's look now at Class 4A. Olney is the host team, the top seed in the South. One of the things that we always know about Olney is that it's really tough on them because they don't get to play very many 4A teams, and so they're going to get their first real taste of that. Yes, they did play Charleston, I believe, this year, and so they did get some 4A competition in, but they are hosting Jacksonville, and that game is expected to go the way of Olney 41-34. Another tight projected game, but Olney is projected to win that game in the battle of number 1 versus number 16. All right, so those are the matchups. Again, from our area in Class 1A, Red Hill travels to KZ in the opening round, presumably next Saturday, although we'll fine-tune all of the scheduling of that here in the coming days. In Class 2A, it is Flora
hosting Nashville in the opening round. In Class 3A, it is Fairfield on the road in Petersburg, Illinois, taking on Porta. It is Mount Carmel on the road. By the way, I should tell you, Fairfield is the 9th seed, Porta is the 8th. Mount Carmel is the 13th seed. They will be on the road at 4th seed Tolono Unity in the opening round of the 3A playoffs. In Class 4A, Alney at 9-0 is the number 1 seed, and they will host Jacksonville in the opening round. More on all of that to come. That's going to wrap up our broadcast here tonight. The IHSA broadcast continues on the NFHS network and also on our News Channel 15 television channel. You can find us there as well. That's going to do it. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Peach. Have a great night.